Joining us now are our guests from Burrito Mariachi. It is Elizabeth and Nick. Welcome to the show, both of you. How are you?
How are you?
Good. So how long have you guys been working together?
Together, well, we work at different locations. Obviously, we work together in tandem, but I've been working in and out of Burrito Mariachi since about 2018. I've been here for a while.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And how about you, Elizabeth?
I started 2 years ago in the grand opening of the Patrick location.
Okay.
Yes.
Elizabeth, what is your favorite menu item on Burrito Mariachi?
The Lazy Boy burrito.
Lazy Boy burrito.
The most popular burrito. It's actually with French fries inside of it. So
I get it, Lazy Boy, because the French fries are inside. All you get to do is like hand grab the sandwich and eat it.
Just eat it.
All in one.
yes.
All in one. That sounds pretty good to me.
It's fantastic.
So Nick, what is something that people do not know about food service? A lot of times people, I don't feel, have a respect or an understanding of food service and how important it is.
So I think it varies because when you talk about food service as a whole, there's such a variety, right? I mean, you have fast food, you have fine dining, and you have everything in between. I think one of the most important things that doesn't really get spoken about when it comes to a lot of food service industries is the work that goes into it, the preparation, behind the scenes, right? It's not just serving the customer with the best customer service you can. It is, prepping the food in the mornings and cooking it and, just making sure everything has the highest quality as possible. You know what I mean? And I think people don't really appreciate that as much as, they could.
Now, I can tell that you like music because you have a guitar tattoo,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So food is actually art.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's the one thing, too, that's important to know, is that it's the healthy ingredients, it's everything that you put into it. Like, my grandfather was a chef,
Okay.
and he used to always tell me, he's like, you start with the best ingredients, but the way that you put the ensemble together
Right.
is supposed to be something that when you serve it, it's just like music.
Exactly, yeah. And when you have even from a burrito, you don't see the inside of the burrito, right? But when you're making it, you want to make it with the kind of thought of when you take that first bite, are you getting the best flavors as possible, right? When you serve a bowl, right, you have everything stacked up on each other, what goes together the best in which order. It is like an art form, you know what I
Right.
mean? So I think it's really, it is interesting to compare it to that because it truly is that, you know what I mean?
And you like what you do.
Love what I do.
And what is your favorite item? Also the Lazy Boy burrito?
The Lazy Boy is pretty good.
Okay.
I think I go with the stacked cheddar.
Okay.
That has fried onions, spicy mayo, guacamole, cilantro. I love cilantro. Fried onions are fantastic too. We have so many options. There's so many good things to choose from, but
And you love what you do.
love it.
I can absolutely tell. I thank you both for being here.
Of course.
In customer service, is there like a training, like if somebody wanted to get into the food service business with you guys, is there like a certain training? Like I did fast food when I was a kid, okay? The place that has the arches, right? We had to go through the whole training process. There was a certain way to go about it. Same thing with you guys?
To an extent, I mean, we have, kind of like a way to go about training, but I think, it obviously always depends on the individual. Whatever individual comes in to train, you kind of want to get a gauge of how they work and kind of what they're responsive to. We want to have the same quality of, customer service and food quality, how we're serving the food. But, it really depends on the person and kind of like figuring it out. I think as managers, that's kind of our most important job is getting a grasp of our staff and seeing,
Lovely.
How we could manage them the best way.
Customizing it and helping them bring their best self forward.
Exactly.
I love that. Well, it's a wonderful, honorable profession. My grandfather was a chef, and I've come from a long line of people, restaurant owners and things like that. So thank you both for being here.
Of course.
And I think I might be having lunch with you. Is that true?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we got a whole setup.
There
in the
will be
back.
lunch.
Yes.
Thank you both.
Of course.
Stay tuned for more. We've been living it up. And in your town and in your community, please respect your food service workers. Love them, tip them well, and it'll always be a joyful journey for you. Thanks.
Thank you.